Okay, just real quick here before we go on further. Basically, we're seeing the two wills, if you will, the two proclamations here. And look how you can see how one of these is absolutely for us, and then the other is not. That it's masked to look like it's for us, but in reality it's not. And I'm going to show you that it's not, that it's really for his ego, for his personal gain, for his profit. Okay? Lucifer's profit. So let's look at what these two wills are. The will of the perfect Father, as represented by Jesus Christ, is this. God's will is you are to become perfect. That's right. And he's provided the necessary way, the straight and narrow path in which that perfection can be obtained. You've been created within the image of God, not meaning by what he physically looks like, because he's not a physical being, but what image, what character attributes he has. He can love, he can forgive, he can create, he can show forth mercy. Okay? Those things are the same images of God that we're created in. But most people don't fulfill that image of the perfect Father. They fulfill the image or the mirror, the distorted reflection of the fallen prince, the one who seeks not to love, but in place loves himself. Doesn't love his neighbor, but loves himself above his neighbor. And that's the exact opposite of Jesus Christ. So we can see that Lucifer and the identity of Jesus, at least their character attributes, their proclamations are absolutely different. It is the will of the Father, as revealed by Jesus Christ in the Bible, that we are to become perfect. Lucifer's will is his perfection over ours or over yours. And we'll talk about that further. Okay, and we'll show you that that's exactly what this symbol is trying to tell you here. And once again, we have the distorted reflection of that proclamation in our world, this darkened being, the fallen prince. So let's get on down to this. Once you understand the two proclamations, Lucifer seeks his perfection over yours. And how can we simply explain that real quick? I should say this probably. We have the potential of perfection which exceeds the inherited divinity perfection that Lucifer was created in. Which means Lucifer was created already divine. Okay? Which means he didn't become divine by experience. We're being a gift to become perfect by potential, this image of God, to show forth these fruits of the image of God, to love, to forgive, to show forth mercy, to appreciate beauty. All of these true character attributes of the Father. These things lead to our perfection. These are the true superpowers that we possess, the true spirit superpowers that a true son of God or a daughter of God will show forth in the world. And that's true love, true forgiveness, true mercy, true love for your neighbor. As I said, Lucifer has no love for his neighbor. He has love for himself. So his will is do what thou wilt. And if his will is do what thou wilt, what is his will? If he's the one saying do what thou wilt, well, he's the supreme being now that's saying his will is the one dominant over all. What is his will? Is to keep you down, not allow you to progress outside of this circle. Okay, the Ouroboros. I probably pronounced that wrong. That's the Ouroboros right here. I'll tell you real quick, man, this is a single cell. That's right, this is a macro version of a singular cell. He is trying to replicate a living entity of a new universe, and he's doing it one cell at a time, one planetary system at a time. And like we said, we know planets are just like atoms. Nucleus, electrons, protons, neutrons, planets, moons, stars, all orbiting and interassociating with themselves in a geosynchronous orbit, which is exactly what an atom is. He's trying to create a macro singular cell, separating himself as a singular bubble of reality, trying to detach himself from the reality of the will of this perfect Father. Now I'm going to come back and move back into the book of Enoch. I just want you to think about that.